you're my queen from Boston. Survive, I'm your king from Boston. Survive, you're the
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight Outta Bostoner, aka the King of Boston, and today we have episode 2 of the Drazen Petrovic Create a Legend. Today, the 4-0 New Jersey Nets, or Brooklyn Nets, are going up against the 5-0 Miami Heat. So, a early season matchup of undefeated teams, something you don't see too often in the NBA, albeit, only 4 or 5 games in for both teams, as you can see there. A Veterans Day matchup, 11-11-11, would have been the date of this game had the NBA had not gone into a lockout last season. But anyway, that is besides the point. So, playing up against the new look Miami Heat, and I say new look because they did add Ray Allen and Rashard Lewis. And my thoughts on Ray Allen leaving the Celtics is I loved Ray. Thanks for everything you did here in Boston. Definitely helped us win a championship and get to the finals in 2010. So, definitely don't want to sound like I'm talking bad about Ray right now, but I think Jason Terry is honestly an upgrade. Jason Terry averaged 16 points a game last year. Ray Allen only averaged 12. Jason Terry can run the floor with Rondo. He can come off the bench, and he can play backup point guard, which is something the Celtics need. So, as you see Drazen's stats there, I'm going to quickly touch on the Dwight Howard trade that went down last night. So, I think the big winners in that trade are the Philadelphia 76ers. They traded Andre Iguodala, who they did not want to keep. They had been trying to trade him for a while now. They get Andrew Bynum. They needed the center. They needed the big man presence. And I think now that they can give Thaddeus Young some minutes, they have a bit more scoring ability. So I think the 76ers really are the big winners of that deal. I think they're going to win the Atlantic Division, probably be the second seed in the East behind the Miami Heat. My predictions for the East, I'll touch on them because that's kind of what I'm talking about right now, are the Heat is the 1 seed, 76ers 2, Pacers 3, Celtics 4, Bulls 5. Bulls might be 4th. It really depends on how Derrick Rose does when he comes back from that knee injury. And then, Nets 6th, Knicks 7th, and I really could not tell you who was going to be the 8th seed, to be honest. Could be the Pistons. Depends how Andre Drummond does. I think Andre Drummond needs to develop a little bit. He's a bit raw, but anyway, so, and as you can see here, those 5-second free throws, and playing on Hall of Fame, just to let you guys know, because I know a lot of people like to ask that, and a lot of people like to claim that you play on Pro in every single video, even though I clearly got that proof that I'm playing on that Hall of Fame. So, and I think that, honestly, I don't think Andrew Bynum is better than Dwight Howard, but I think in like 2 years he will be. And I guess the Lakers want Dwight Howard because they're tired of waiting for Bynum. And I know he took a big step in his development last season, but I think they really want to win now with Kobe still where he is in his career. They acquired Steve Nash. So, they have some veterans on their team. They're really trying to win now. And I think, though, with Dwight Howard's back problems, I think he's going to age a bit quicker than some other guys. So I think in a couple years you could see Dwight Howard kind of starting to decline. I think you could see Andrew Bynum easily step into the role as the best center in the NBA in about a year or two. So I think Bynum has a lot to develop. If he can mature in Philadelphia under Doug Collins, I think Doug Collins isn't going to take any shit from him, unlike Mike Brown, because Mike Brown could take shit from anybody. I think Doug Collins is going to make sure Andrew Bynum stays mature, and I think that's a great deal. As for the Nuggets, I think the Nuggets did a pretty good deal. There's some clause where they don't have to eat up Iggy's contract or something because of the Nene trade that they did. I don't know what the whole thing is, but considering they only gave up Al Harrington and Aaron Aflalo, they still keep their core with Ty Lawson, JaVale McGee, Danilo Gallinari, and Wilson Chandler. Now, I don't know what they plan to do because they have 3 small forwards that are all starting caliber on their roster. So I guess I could see them moving Iggy to the 2, and then keeping Chandler at the 3 and Gallinari at the 4. Gallinari played a lot of power forward towards the end of last year once him and Chandler were both healthy. So anyway, I guess that's what the Nuggets' idea is. I'm not really sure. They didn't give up too much, though. So they did give up a protected first-round draft pick, obviously. But and I know this commentary is almost over. I'm going to keep talking about this quickly. As for the Magic, I think they did pretty well. They shedded Jason Richardson's contract, which is good. And they got 3 protected first-round draft picks, but all 3 of those draft picks are going to be kind of mid-20s. So I don't think those are actually as good a draft picks as people realize. But Anyway, I can touch on this more later if you guys want me to, but that's going to wrap up this video. I'm going to leave you guys with the endgame stats, so please like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see more 2K videos. Just to remind you guys, this is the last video that's going up before I do go on vacation to LA, so I will be back in a week. Look out for videos in next Saturday, and that's going to do it for me, so thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'm out. Peace.